Hi, it's John here, and right here I have a Becker BK2, and it's the first generation version, no pommel, and I'm working on some orange handles for a friend of mine. His name's Noel, and I'll show you a link to his videos, or his channel, in the corner over there. And yeah, he asked me to make him a Becker BK2 knife scale for the handle of his knife, BK2. So right here I have a cutting board, and it's actually surprisingly hard to find a orange cutting board. I've online at least, and there's some super thick ones that are fairly expensive, and there's one on Amazon that's not quite the safety color orange, it's more of this color orange, like a rotten tangerine, and I'm working on this one. It's a lot brighter color, and you see I started out with a cutout. I drilled it out. I drilled the cutout out, put the BK2 screws in it. It's a little bit thinner. You can see it's a lot thinner than the original scales. I'll set them on the blade right there. You see it's a half of its thickness. Now if you buy the Mercado ones, it's a little bit thicker than the original glass reinforced plastic or nylon or whatever. Plastic. The original handles came with, which is a great handle, but a little bit slick, and I don't like the color that it is, because if you leave it in the shadows, for instance, you won't be able to see it. But if it's a bright orange color, then you'll be able to see it. So yeah, I'm working on it, and progress is coming along. I taped up the handle so I won't scratch it or cause any damage to it or damage to myself. And oh yeah, here's another thing. My friend Artisan Tony, he's an amazing, awesome personality, beautiful guy, and he sent me this Becker BK2 sheath, and I love him for that, and I appreciate it so much. And the sheath modifications I've done is, here's the original nylon clip. There used to be a nylon clip that would go onto a nylon fabric that would go onto this, or whatever you want to call it, and it would have a strap out right here. And what I did is I pulled off the rivets and I put on a tek-lok. This is a large tek-lok I got from eBay from this one guy, and I can't recall the name, but I'll annotate it in the video itself. And it fits perfectly in the holes, and I could put a third one if I had one, I would, but I don't really need it. So, but yes, the reason why I put it on this was to balance it out, because right now it's directly in the center of if the blade were in there, it would be in the center, and it would be perfectly balanced, so it won't be leaning over to one side or heavy on the other side when it's on your back, your lower back, in scout style, obviously. And yeah, so that's the sheath mod that I did, and I like it a lot more than any other sheath mod that I've seen. So yeah, it's really beautiful, nicely balanced. Just the clip is just absolutely sexy looking. So yeah, and it will look great with my orange new scale. It won't go in there right now because the bolt is sticking out on the other side. Yeah, there you go.